Hello. Today I'm going to talk about what this channel is actually about. It's basically going to be book reviews on fantasy and science fiction, mainly fantasy. Um, but there'll be other books like historical fiction, basically what I'm into, strangely enough. I think there's a lot of decent reviews on fantasy for YouTube, but I don't know, they're more from YouTube's long and embroiled past rather than like now. I mean, there are people doing them, but I guess everyone does it a bit differently, and maybe my unique style, um, compared to other people, is something that you'll prefer. And anyway, even if I wasn't unique, more opinions helps anyway when you're reviewing something. The cat just gave a little moment. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of Warhammer books because that's what I'm into at the moment. But I think I'll try and do the more established like fantasy writers such as David Gemmell, David Eddings, Raymond P. Feist, Tolkien, if you've heard of him. Um, yeah, but Warhammer falls under the fantasy and sci-fi brackets anyway, so it shouldn't really be too much of a problem. I'm gonna do quite a casual style, I guess. That's just kind of how I prefer to do it. I tried doing it with dictating off something I'd written, and I mean it was more cogent, but I think with like humor and stuff, I mean my humor's not going to be that funny anyway. I don't think, but but yeah, it's more forced when it's formal, and it wasn't really working out for me, so you sort of have to deal with the stop-start sentences, and sometimes I'll blabber on about something and go off on a tangent. But I guess that's the sort of pros and cons you take with this kind of style. Couple of promises I'll make regarding how I do reviews on the channel. I'll promise not to just go on Wikipedia and read the book. All the books I've read cover to cover, because I could just look on Wikipedia and just see what it says there, but it'd feel like cheating, and I don't know, it's not really right, is it? You don't always get the sense of the full book if you just research it. You got to kind of read it for yourself, I think. Another promise is that I'll try not to give spoilers because it seems sort of illogical for the people who haven't read the book yet. A lot of reviews will just throw in spoilers, and it's kind of like, well, a lot of the people that are reading this are reading it because they might want to buy the book. I mean, sure, there are people who read the book, but I'd say arguably more haven't because they're interested in buying it. I'll try not. Well, I won't. I won't keep going. Please like, subscribe, comment, blah blah blah. Maybe for commenting, I'll be like, "What do you think?" Because I don't. I'm not really looking for likes or anything. I just want to sort of discuss and see what people think of the books. Because I mean, sure, these will have my opinion, but that's just one opinion. It's better to have some contrasting views on something to give a more well-rounded impression. Um, which is pretty self-explanatory. If I think the imagery's bad in a book, then if you get someone else saying, "Oh, I thought the imagery was quite good," then when you're looking to buy the book, you might think, well, someone said it's good, someone said it's bad, so they sort of have to weigh it up, I guess, what's more important to them. Requests. Well, if there's more than 3 people commenting on my videos, I guess I might start to put a few books down that I plan to review or something, or like I'll basically give a choice of books that I'll review next, and then you can vote in the comments of which one you want to be done next. But obviously, there's got to be enough people to do that, so I don't think that'll happen for a while, if ever. But it seems like a good idea because it means you have some influence over what you want to see. I mean, it'll usually be books that I've either read before or I own, or I can get off a friend or something. But yeah, just throwing that out there. Some bad jokes will be a hazard of watching these videos, but I guess you just have to sort of accept that. And I may be unattractive, but it's arguably better than looking at a still book cover. Maybe you might prefer the book cover, but yeah, perhaps I'll rethink it if I get too many complaints. Um, but yeah, finally, this is all just opinion. Like, so I might slag off the elves or from the Lord of the Rings actual film. You know, like Legolas sliding down a shield. Just in my opinion, that was ridiculous. So, if you think a book that was great that I criticised, then like justify it. Say the imagery was good, for example, and give an example or something. I don't know. Like I said, it will give a more well-rounded view, which is better for the people actually looking to buy the book or whatever. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the videos and maybe there'll be some discussion. I'll try and hold to these promises that I've made. Thanks for watching.